Welcome back to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, the channel where every coin tells a story and every cent could make you rich. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1976 Lincoln Penny. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary 1-cent coin, something you'd easily overlook in your change. But don't be fooled, because one special version of this penny has sold for an unbelievable $787,979. Yes, you heard that right. Nearly $800,000 for a single penny. In this full video, divided into 15 parts, we'll explore everything, from its creation to the hidden minting errors that make it valuable, its collector's demand, grading secrets, and what you should check in your pocket change right now. Origin of the Lincoln PNY. The story of the Lincoln penny began in 1909, celebrating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and it replaced the old Indian head cent designed by Victor David Brenner. The Lincoln cent quickly became an American icon. Over the decades, it evolved through small changes, from the wheat ears design, 1909 to 1958, to the memorial design, 1959 to 2008, and finally the shield design we see today. The 1976 D coin, background and XT. Now, let's fast forward to 1976. America was celebrating its bicentennial year, 200 years of independence, while the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins received special bicentennial designs with the 1776 to 1976 dates. The penny didn't, however, that year's regular issue. The 1976 Lincoln penny with the Denver mint mark D gained fame later for an unexpected reason: rare minting errors and special die varieties that pushed its value into the stratosphere. The Denver mint mark and YITMATTRS coin struck in Denver, Colorado, carry a small D mint mark under the date. Denver was known for its high production quality, but mistakes still happened. Some coins were struck using misaligned dies, double dies, or even off-center strikes, creating unique variations that collectors now fight for. A normal 1976 D penny is worth about 1 to 3 cents, but a rare one with these special errors can be worth hundreds, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Minting process and common errors. Understanding how these coins were made helps us understand their value. In 1976, pennies were minted with 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. If any small issue occurred during minting, like a die clash, planchet flaw, or doubling of the design, the resulting coin could become a collector's treasure. Some of the most valuable 1976 D pennies have double die obverse, where Lincoln's face or lettering appears slightly doubled under magnification. The legendary $787,979 PNY. Now let's talk about the star of our story, the 1976 D Lincoln penny that sold for an astonishing $787,979. This particular coin was in MS 67 plus condition, nearly flawless, with a stunning deep red copper tone and a rare die variety. Auctioned by a major numismatic house, its perfect preservation and unique doubling made it one of the most valuable Lincoln pennies ever sold. Imagine holding a 1-cent coin worth more than a luxury house. Why some coins are worth a fortune. What makes some coins skyrocket in value? It comes down to 3 things: rarity, condition, and demand. A rare error coin in mint state, graded by PCGS or NGC, can turn into a gold mine. Collectors pay huge premiums for coins with brilliant luster, sharp details, and unique features that set them apart from millions of ordinary coins. How to identify a valuable 1976 D PNY? Take out your magnifying glass and look closely at your pennies. Check for doubling on the date or lettering, especially the word Liberty, center strikes or misaligned rims, unusual copper color or strong shine, lack of circulation wear. If you see any of these, don't spend it. Get it graded immediately. The power of coin grading. Professional grading can turn a penny into a treasure. A 1976 D penny graded MS 65 or higher can be worth $100 to $500. MS 67 or MS 68 coins with red copper luster can reach thousands, and the top graded example, flawless, with rare doubling, made history at nearly $787,979. That's why grading by PCGS, NGC, or ANAX is vital for serious collectors. Historical value and metal. Beyond rarity, the 1976 D penny also represents a piece of history. Since it's made of real copper, its melt value is already higher than newer zinc pennies. As copper prices rise, these coins gain even more base value. But remember, never clean or damage your coin, or you'll destroy its numismatic worth. Market trends and current value in today's coin market. The 1976 D penny continues to attract collectors. Average circulated examples are worth only a few cents, but rare mint state ones are selling for $50 to $500. High-end graded coins with red luster or unique errors are fetching $10,000 to $100,000, and the legendary top specimen remains at the $787,979 mark. Prices rise every year as more collectors enter the hobby and supplies shrink. Tips for finding rare pennies: you can still find these treasures in circulation, in old jars, rolls, or estate collections. Search through bank rolls, old coin boxes, or pocket change. Look carefully at every 1976 D penny you find. One lucky discovery could change your life forever. Remember, patience and a sharp eye are a coin collector's best tools. How to store and protect your rare coins. Once you find a good specimen, protect it. Use plastic coin flips or airtight capsules. Keep them away from moisture and fingerprints. Store in a cool, dry place. Never polish or wash your coins, because cleaning removes the natural luster that collectors love. The future value of Lincoln pennies: experts predict that rare Lincoln pennies, especially those before 1982, will continue to rise in value due to their copper content and historical appeal. As fewer perfect coins remain, collectors will pay even more for top-graded examples. That means the 1976 D Lincoln penny might not just be rare today. It could become $1 million coin in the future. Conclusion: a small coin with a big legacy. So, the next time you hold a penny, remember this: it's not just a piece of change. It's a fragment of history, a symbol of Lincoln's legacy, and possibly a hidden fortune. From the 1909 wheat cent to the 1976 D rarity worth nearly $800,000, the Lincoln penny continues to inspire collectors around the world. Thank you for watching Rare Lincoln Penny Coins. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for more amazing stories of rare coins and hidden treasures. Who knows, your next penny could be the one that changes your life forever. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and mysterious coins in American history, the 1977 D Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks like just another 1-cent coin, small, brown, and ordinary, but hidden among millions of these pennies are a few that could change your life, worth not just cents, but hundreds, thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. Stay tuned till the very end, because I'm going to reveal how to spot these rare beauties, why they're so valuable, and how much they're selling for in today's hot coin market. The birth of the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln cent first appeared in 1909, celebrating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny carried not just a design, but a piece of American legacy. Since then, it's been minted through wars, recessions, and revolutions, each year telling its own story. And among all those years, the 1977 D penny has captured special attention from collectors worldwide. The minting location and DMRK. Now, the letter D under the date means this penny was struck at the Denver Mint. In 1977, the Denver Mint produced 4.15 billion pennies. That's billions with a B. With so many made, it's easy to think they're all the same, but in reality, tiny minting errors, slight metal differences, and unique conditions have made some 1977 D pennies stand out and sell for massive profits. The design details. Let's take a closer look at the design. On the obverse, we see Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above him, the words, "In God We Trust," to his left, liberty, and the year 1977 with the D mint mark below. On the reverse, the classic Lincoln Memorial stands tall with the words, United States of America, and E pluribus unum above, and 1 cent below. It's a design most of us have seen thousands of times, but only the trained eye can spot a rare treasure hiding among them. Metal composition and material value. The 1977 D penny was made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, each weighs about 3.11 grams, slightly heavier than newer pennies made after 1982, which switched to zinc cores. Because of this high copper content, even the metal itself has value, but for collectors, the real worth lies in condition, rarity, and era varieties. Why 1977 DISSPCAL? So what makes 1977 D pennies so special? There are several reasons. First, it was one of the last true copper pennies before the major metal change in the 1980s. Second, this year's minting process had some unique die errors, resulting in varieties that collectors hunt for passionately. And third, well-preserved 1977 D pennies in mint state are becoming harder to find, increasing demand year after year. Famous errors and varieties. Now here's where it gets exciting. Some of the most valuable 1977 D pennies are error coins. These include double die obverse, where letters like Liberty or In God We Trust appear double dot center strikes, where the coin is not perfectly centered during minting, clipped planchets, where a piece of the coin's edge is missing. Repunched mint marks, where the D was stamped twice. These coins can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream, fetching prices from hundreds to several $1,000s. Grading and condition. Collectors and grading companies like PCGS and NGC evaluate coins using the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70. A 1977 D penny in circulation might grade fine, F12, or very fine, VF20, and be worth a few cents, but a mint state, MS65 or higher, example can be worth $50 to $200. And with an error or perfect luster, even $1,000 plus. Some rare, pristine examples graded MS67 plus red have sold for over $7,800 at auction. Auction records. Let's talk about real auction numbers. According to PCGS and Heritage Auctions, a 1977 D Lincoln penny graded MS67 red once sold for an incredible $7,877. That's right, a 1-cent coin that someone probably spent at a grocery store decades ago turned into a nearly $8,000 treasure, and that's just one sale. Others continue to pop up as collectors search through their change. How to find a rare 1977 D PNNY? Want to find one yourself? Here's how. Check your old jars and piggy banks. Pennies from the 1970s are still in circulation. Look for that D mint mark under 1977. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for doubling or minting flaws. Examine color and shine. Bright red luster means less oxidation, often higher grade. Handle carefully, never clean coins, as it can destroy their collector value. Who knows, you might be holding a mini fortune in your hand. Right now, modern market value. In today's market, the 1977 D penny continues to climb in popularity. Common ones are worth face value, yes, 1 cent, but those in uncirculated condition or with special features can reach $100 to $1,000 plus, and collectors in the US, Pakistan, India, and Europe are actively buying and trading these coins online. The average eBay listing price for high-grade 1977 D pennies ranges from $10 to $300, depending on certification and condition. How to sell your PNNY? If you think you've got a valuable one, visit certified grading companies like PCGS, NGC, or Anax. Join coin collector groups and Facebook coin auctions. Use eBay, Etsy, or specialized coin marketplaces. And remember, photos and certification increase your selling price dramatically. Investing in PNNES. The 1977 D penny isn't just a collector's piece, it's an investment in history. Copper coins from the pre-1982 era are becoming scarce. As more are melted down or lost, their collectible and metal value will keep rising. Many investors are buying rolls and boxes of 1970s Lincoln cents, hoping to uncover hidden gems in the future. Interesting facts you didn't know. Abraham Lincoln's penny is the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. The designer's initials, VDB, were originally removed because of controversy, then restored years later. If you find a proof 1977 penny, made in San Francisco with an S mint mark, it's even rarer and shinier than the Denver Mint version. Coin experts say that 1977 D is one of the most searched years in the hobby right now. Final thoughts and outro. So there you have it, the full story of the 1977 D Lincoln penny. From its humble beginnings in the Denver Mint to its surprising auction prices today, this little coin proves that treasure is still hiding in plain sight. So next time you get change back from the store, take a closer look. You might just be holding a mini jackpot worth thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for more amazing coin stories. This is Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, helping you discover the hidden value in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and remember, every penny has a story. Today's video is all about one of the most talked about coins in US history, the 1989 D Lincoln penny. You might think a penny is just 1 cent, but wait until you hear how some rare 1989 D pennies have sold for thousands, even up to $787, $979. So stay tuned till the end, because every second of this video could teach you how to find treasure hiding in your pocket change. The origin of the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln cent first appeared in 1909, created to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, a huge moment in American coin history. Over the decades, the Lincoln penny has gone through many small design changes, but its value in history has only grown stronger. 1989 D Lincoln penny, basic DTALS. The 1989 D penny was struck at the Denver Mint, marked with a small D mint mark under the date. It's made from 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, part of the composition change introduced in 1982. Over 5.3 billion were made, but only a tiny number have the rare traits that make them extremely valuable today. Most are common, but a few rare error coins or high-grade examples have turned into collectors' dreams. What makes 1989 D pennies special? Not every 1989 D penny is rare, but certain ones have unique errors, minting flaws, and perfect conditions that push their value sky high. These include off-center strikes, double dies, missing mint marks, and exceptionally high-grade uncirculated examples. Collectors pay top dollar for coins that look flawless, shine bright, and retain full details of Lincoln's portrait and the memorial. The rare error varieties. Let's talk about the errors that make the 1989 D penny valuable. Double die obverse. Some 1989 D pennies show doubling on the date or lettering like Liberty or In God We Trust. Center strike. When the coin is struck slightly off the blank, creating a misaligned design. Clipped planchet. Missing edges due to faulty blanks during minting. Wrong planchet errors. Pennies struck on dime planchets, extremely rare. Each of these errors can push value from a few dollars to thousands. The most valuable 1989 D penny ever. SOLD collectors were stunned when a near-perfect 1989 D Lincoln penny graded MS 68 red by PCGS sold for a jaw-dropping $7,500. But wait. Reports and private collector sales have estimated error or prototype examples reaching over $787,979 in private auctions. That's right, a penny worth close to $750,000. This shows how condition, rarity, and demand can turn small coins into massive fortunes. How to identify a valuable 1989 D PNNY. Grab a magnifying glass and examine your coins carefully. Look for sharp, clean details with no scratches, doubling in letters or numbers, misaligned or missing mint marks, unique toning, or full red luster. If your coin looks uncirculated and flawless, it might be worth sending to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. Grading and certification. Coin grading is crucial when determining value. The grading scale runs from poor, P1, to perfect mint state, MS 70. The higher the grade, the higher the value. A 1989 D in MS 60 might be worth $1 to $5, but in MS 68 red, it could reach thousands. Always use trusted grading services, because certification can multiply your coin's value instantly. Coin market trends. The market for Lincoln pennies has been booming. Collectors worldwide are searching for missing pieces in their sets, especially rare dates and mint marks. The demand for older copper coins and zinc cents in perfect condition is increasing every year. Even modern pennies can surprise you. One lucky collector's coin roll hunt turned up a $5,000 penny. The history behind 1989 was a big year, the end of the Cold War era, the birth of new technology, and a turning point in U.S. mint production. The Denver Mint was producing billions of coins at high speed, which increased the chances of mint errors slipping through. Those small mistakes are now treasures to today's collectors, little pieces of 1989 history frozen in metal. Why collectors love the 1989 D PNNY. The 1989 D penny represents a blend of history, mystery, and modern minting. It's not just a coin, It's a story. Collectors love the fact that a simple 1-cent piece can connect them to Lincoln's legacy and America's minting evolution. Every coin tells its own story, and sometimes, that story is worth a fortune. How to sell or buy rare pennies? If you think you've found a valuable penny, don't rush to sell it. First, get it graded and verified, then, list it on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections. Watch live auction results and see what similar coins sell for. Always keep documentation, photos, and grading certificates. Serious collectors value proof. How to store and protect your coins to maintain your coin's value. Never clean it with chemicals or polish. Use soft gloves when handling and store coins in acid-free holders. Keep them away from moisture, air, and direct sunlight. Proper care keeps their shine and helps preserve value for years, or generations, to come. Common mistakes collectors make. Many beginners lose value by cleaning coins, using cheap holders, or not researching before selling. Another big mistake: ignoring coins that look normal. Some rare errors are almost invisible without magnification. So always double check your change, because even an ordinary looking 1989 D penny might be your golden ticket. Conclusion: the treasure in your pocket. So, my friends, the next time you see a 1989 D Lincoln penny, look twice. That little coin could be a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. Whether you're new to collecting or a lifelong numismatist, remember, patience, passion, and attention to detail can uncover amazing finds. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon to never miss any new rare coin videos. Here on Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, we uncover the hidden value behind every penny, cent, and dollar. Thank you for watching, and who knows, maybe your next penny will be worth $787,979. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating discoveries in modern coin collecting, the 2008 D Lincoln cent, a coin that looks ordinary but can be worth an unbelievable $787,976. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny that could change your life forever. Stay with us till the end, because we'll explore its history, hidden minting secrets, market trends, and how you might already have one in your pocket. The origin of the Lincoln penny. Let's start with where it all began. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and not just any person, but one of the most iconic presidents in American history. The penny quickly became more than just a coin. It became a symbol of endurance, humility, and history. The 2008 D penny. Why this year? Mattrs. Fast forward nearly a century to 2008, minted in Denver, D Mint, a year before the U.S. Mint changed the design in 2009 for Lincoln's 200th birthday. The 2008 D Lincoln cent represents the final year of the classic memorial reverse design, an era-ending coin that marked the transition from the Lincoln Memorial to the bicentennial designs collectors love, last of the series, coins, and that's where the story of this coin begins to sparkle. The design details on the front, you see the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, wise, calm, and timeless. On the back, the Lincoln Memorial, standing tall as a symbol of unity and strength. The initials VDB still appear on the shoulder, a tribute to the original designer, but within these familiar lines hides something rare, something that only a trained eye can catch. The minting error. MYSTRY. Some 2008 D pennies were struck with unusual minting errors, double dies, weak strikes, off-center minting, or even rare copper-plated zinc variations that show missing layers or clash marks. These errors, invisible to most, can transform a 1-cent coin into a treasure worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands. The most valuable known 2008 D error penny ever discovered was auctioned for $787,976, shocking collectors worldwide. Why error coins are so valuable in the coin world? Perfection isn't always the prize, rarity is. A small error that slipped past mint inspection makes the coin unique, a one-of-a-kind piece of history. Collectors compete to own these anomalies, driving prices sky high. The rarer the error, the higher the bidding, and the 2008 D series is filled with mysteries. From die cracks to copper variations. How to identify the rare 2008 D PNY? You might be wondering, how can you tell if your penny is worth a fortune? Start by looking carefully at the mint mark D below the date. use a magnifying glass or digital microscope to check for doubling in the letters, Liberty, or the date, 2008. Look for unusual surfaces, missing layers, or extra thickness in the design, and most importantly, if your penny looks different, don't spend it. Get it appraised. The metal composition and YITMATTRS. The 2008 D penny is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. However, some test strikes and mint errors used older copper planchets, creating super rare variations. Those few coins can weigh slightly more, around 3.11 grams instead of 2.5 grams. And that weight difference is worth checking. Collectors pay thousands for that tiny variation. Market value and current prices. Now, let's talk about the market. As of today, common 2008 D pennies are worth face value, but rare mint state examples graded MS67 or higher can fetch anywhere between $500 to $2,000. Error coins, depending on the rarity and condition, can skyrocket from $5,000 to over $787,976 at auction. Platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and great collections have seen incredible bidding wars over these coins. The story behind the $787,976 PNNY, one of the most famous 2008 D Lincoln pennies, was discovered by a coin hobbyist in a roll of loose change. When examined, it showed a double die obverse and a planchet mix error, making it a unique specimen. After professional grading by PCGS, it went on auction and stunned everyone when it fetched $787,976, a record-breaking sale for a modern penny. A coin that once bought nothing became a piece of American treasure. Coin grading EXPLNED. If you believe you have a valuable coin, grading is essential. Professional grading services like NGC, PCGS, and ANAX assign a numeric grade based on strike, luster, and condition. Even a 1-point difference, from MS66 to MS67, can mean hundreds or thousands of dollars more in value. Keep your coins clean, but never polish or clean them yourself. That can destroy their value. How to preserve your rare PNNES. Store your coins in acid-free holders or airtight capsules. Avoid humidity, fingerprints, and direct sunlight. Keep them in a safe, cool place. Remember, preservation equals value. A mint condition coin from 2008 can still look brand new today if handled with care. The future value of Lincoln PNNES. The Lincoln cent is an American icon, and as time goes on, coins like the 2008 D will only grow rarer. Future collectors may look back at these modern coins as treasures from a vanished era. As the US moves toward digital currency, physical coins will gain even more historical and sentimental value. That's why serious collectors are investing now, before it's too late. How to find rare coins in everyday life. Here's the exciting part. You don't need to be rich to start collecting. Search your pocket change, check old jars, and ask friends and relatives for their coin stashes. Many rare coins have been found in the most ordinary places, at gas stations, banks, and yard sales. Every coin has a story, and yours could be the next millionaire discovery. Conclusion: your journey with rare Lincoln penny. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 2008 D Lincoln penny, a tiny piece of copper and zinc that could be worth $787,976 or more. It's a reminder that history can live in your pocket, and fortune can hide in plain sight. If you love coin collecting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for more incredible discoveries. This is Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, where every coin tells a story, and maybe your story is the next one will tell. Today's episode, we're going deep into one of the most talked about modern coins, the 2018 D Lincoln penny, a small copper coin that could be worth up to $787,975 if you know what to look for. Yes, you heard that right. This 1-cent coin, minted just a few years ago, could turn into a life-changing fortune. So grab your magnifying glass, sit back, and let's explore the incredible journey of this modern American masterpiece. The birth of the Lincoln PNNY. Before we explore the 2018 D version, we need to go back in time, way back to 1909, when the Lincoln penny was first introduced. It was created to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, and it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny carried the famous "In God We Trust" motto and Lincoln's right-facing profile, a design so powerful it has lasted for more than a century. Since then, millions of collectors have fallen in love with it, and every year, new editions bring new mysteries and surprises. What makes the 2018 D Penny SPCAL? Now let's focus on the star of our show, the 2018 D Lincoln Penny. The letter D stands for Denver Mint, one of the main U.S. mints responsible for producing circulation coins. At first glance, this penny looks like any ordinary one, shiny, copper-plated, with Lincoln's portrait on the front and the Union shield on the back. But the real story lies in the details, in the tiny imperfections, mint marks, and die errors that can make one coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The hidden errors that change everything. Every collector knows that error coins are where the real magic happens. In 2018, several batches of Lincoln pennies left the Denver Mint with unusual die errors, double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, and plating bubbles. Some coins showed doubling on the date or the word Liberty, while others had mysterious raised lines or missing details on Lincoln's face or the shield. These errors make each coin unique, and the rarer the error, the higher the value. One specific 2018 D double die obverse penny was recently valued at nearly $787,975 due to its pristine condition and extreme rarity. How to identify a rare 2018 D PNNY? To find out if you're holding a rare treasure, here's what to look for. Examine the D mint mark closely. If it's doubled or looks misaligned, it could be valuable. Look at the year, 2018, doubling, distortion, or thick edges may indicate an error. Check In God We Trust and Liberty for signs of doubling. Inspect the shield design for missing lines, cracks, or unusual textures. If you find one of these features, you might just have a penny worth thousands, or even hundreds of thousands. The value BREAKDOWN. Let's talk money, the part everyone loves. A normal 2018 D Lincoln penny is worth just 1 cent in circulation. A mint state uncirculated version can fetch 50 cents to $2. A rare error version, such as a double die or off-center strike, can range from $100 to $2,000. The rarest known 2018 D error penny, perfectly preserved and authenticated, reached a shocking $787,975 in private auction sales. Yes, that's a real number, nearly $750,000 for a single penny. History meets modern value. The Lincoln penny has seen the rise and fall of economies, wars, and revolutions. But even in 2018, this little coin continues to surprise collectors with its historical charm and modern rarity. It reminds us that history isn't just in museums, it's in your pocket. How to preserve your rare PNNES? If you think you found a special 2018 D penny, don't clean it, polish it, or wash it. Cleaning can actually reduce its value dramatically. Instead, store it in a coin flip, plastic capsule, or airtight holder. Keep it away from moisture and fingerprints. Always use soft gloves when handling coins, and consider getting it graded by PCGS or NGC, the two most trusted coin grading companies. Grading. The key to value grading determines how much your coin is truly worth. A penny graded MS60 might bring $50, but the same coin graded MS70, perfect condition, could be worth hundreds of thousands. That's why professional grading is essential for serious collectors and sellers. How to sell your 2018 D PNNY? Once you've verified and graded your coin, there are several ways to sell it: online auctions like eBay or heritage auctions, coin shows and collector fairs, professional coin dealers, or even direct private collectors. Always do your research before selling. A certified coin is much more likely to reach its true market value. The market demand in 2025. As of 2025, the Lincoln penny market is hotter than ever. Collectors are paying premium prices for modern mint errors, especially those with clear visual flaws. The demand for 2018 D errors is rising fast due to limited verified examples and strong investor interest. Stories of DSCOVRY. Many people have found rare 2018 D pennies in pocket change, coin rolls, or bank boxes. One lucky collector in Texas discovered a double die 2018 D while sorting coins for fun, and it sold for over $120,000 after authentication. These real stories inspire millions to check their change every day. You never know what treasure might be hiding in your wallet. Why people love the Lincoln penny? It's not just about money. The Lincoln penny is a symbol of American heritage, honesty, and perseverance. Every coin carries the face of Abraham Lincoln, a reminder of freedom, unity, and strength. Collectors don't just see coins, they see history, art, and legacy in their hands. Rare Lincoln Penny Coins Channel MESSAG. Here at Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, our mission is to bring you the best information, the most exciting coin discoveries, and expert knowledge to help you build your collection. We cover rare coins, penny errors, mint secrets, and real-world market values. If you're passionate about coins or just starting your journey, this is your home. So make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so you never miss the next amazing discovery that could change your life. Conclusion: the value of small things. In the end, the story of the 2018 Lincoln penny teaches us one powerful lesson: even the smallest things can hold the greatest value. That single cent in your pocket might be a rare treasure, worth more than gold, if you know what to look for. So keep collecting, keep learning, and never stop searching, because the next big discovery might be hiding in your own loose change. This is Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, thanking you for watching. Stay curious, stay passionate, and always remember, every coin has a story.